Alright, so I finally made it to Overland Expo West, and this is my first time and I'm already feeling so overwhelmed. There's just a lot here, and I'm looking around. It's literally like a theme park. I don't know if I'm gonna get around to everybody, but I'm gonna try to. There's a lot of people I want to see. So yeah, let's just make our rounds. I didn't recognize you at first. How are you, man?
Because I was whatnot.
Yeah.
This is Aja.
Hey,
Hi.
how's it going?
So I'm a huge fan. My wife watches you because
Yeah.
we do the same thing, and she's like, I want to see the tips that they do, and so you guys are amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, this is great.
How's it going? Good to see you too.
What's new?
Oh, not much. This is Aja.
I've been waiting to meet you, man. The Nordic series is the most
Right
awesome.
on. Thank you.
I always pay attention to the way you guys do your cuts and everything like that.
Awesome.
And-
Thank you. It's all AI.
oh, I know, probably.
Yeah, all of it.
For sure. I know you.
Who you
Oh, we don't. What's up, guys?
I've seen all your videos.
Yeah.
Dude, you guys are amazing.
Yeah, we love your videos.
Yeah,
We
man,
love the
that's
stuff you
awesome.
guys have been producing.
yeah.
Like, you guys are killing right now
Yeah,
with
appreciate
a
it.
bunch of stuff.
575, 275, got the new cheap walkie-talkies
Yep.
out. Actually, this is the first event that we're offering them at.
The question is then, are there going to be Yoda branded ones? He said he's buying it because of me, you know that, right?
Well, he said he was going to come over and talk to you. Yeah, the customer that took the photo. That's
Yes,
right back. But
that's my photo. Oh my God,
That's him right there.
that is my photo. What's up, man?
how are you?
What new stuff you guys have this time around, man?
Our main thing are these two things right here on
The rail system.
the rail. We got the rail system, which is we got a new larger Sprinter rail. We got a Tundra. We have a 5th gen Ram truck. A lot of people have asked for that. Going into the pre-existing fasteners. And then this is our new Pro Series arms. Work great for our commercial vehicles.
Yep.
We've added these. It's really the one with teeth, which
To the
is
teeth. I have
and,
those.
yep, and you get that extra grip. We got, and then the same thing. We've added some teeth to a couple of other mounting points. We also added the Series 55 20 millimeter clamp. So no need for an arm. You just need something right there mounted straight up on the rail.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
No need for an arm. Got this universal sticky one. So hey, you only want a phone. You only want a phone holder. You don't
want
want
to
to
build
drill.
a whole system of
Yeah,
things
and
for
you don't want to
phone.
drill anything. That's pretty
That's it.
strong adhesive.
So I'm here with Redarc and talking to them about the Jeep and what it is I want to do.
For me personally, I'm very minimalist, so I like small, compact, and just a workhorse of a unit. That's when our BC-DC line comes in. This is your DC to DC charging, and also your MPPT solar regulator and battery isolator. So it's all in one. This is a 25 amp charger. So this is going to be perfect for that kind of that sweet spot 100 amp hour battery, whether it's lithium or AGM. So it also is going to have, my favorite piece is it prioritizes your green power, so your solar. So it takes solar in first, and then we'll supplement the rest of the needed charge with DC to DC. So you're not really taxing that alternator if you don't have to. It can be mounted under the hood, under a seat. As long as it gets a little airflow, it should be just fine. So a lot of people will mount it under the hood, in front of the radiator, just to get a little airflow. If you don't have that space, you can mount it anywhere in the engine bay. It is water resistant,
Awesome.
dust, heat, all that stuff. This is obviously yellow is solar.
Okay.
This will go to your start battery positive.
Okay.
So we don't go directly to the alternator, we go through the battery because it, like I said, it does have a battery isolator.
Okay.
So it's constantly monitoring the voltage on the start battery. So that way it knows when to cut itself off, so you're not having a dead battery when you come back to your vehicle.
Okay.
So it will cut off to protect the start battery, and then you're solely relying on whatever power you have in your auxiliary,
Okay.
if you don't have solar hooked up for that reason. You got your ground wire, and then this goes to the positive of the auxiliary battery, so you can charge right there.
TJM is celebrating their 50th anniversary.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, they share 50% market share in Australia with ARB.
Yeah.
So and now you guys are trying to come into the US market as well. What are the type of things that
everyone here in the US can expect, and what kind of products are you guys coming out with?
The compressor range here is very, very popular. One of the biggest best sellers, I think, for us in Australia. One of the things you can see here is this extrusion. What we've actually done is kind of a two-stage convection cooling here, where air passes through the manifold. So this is actually, this outer skin here is the actual manifold which holds the air, and that's direct port. So that comes straight off the head from the piston, straight in. Have a little crank-driven fan on the back there, and that'll actually help pull that air through, and it gives it that convection cooling effect. So this convection cooling is a real game changer for us, because what it essentially allows us to do is to run this compressor for longer. It'll stay a lot cooler, and we can sustain 100% duty cycle. So we do an air tank. These are really handy, you know, anything you can think of that's actuated by air. We actually do like air tank plumbing kits too. So we'll actually give you all the hoses, fittings, everything you need so that you can plumb it into your vehicle. You know, there's a lot of things that we do in Australia, and you know, we've done it well, and I'm really excited to start to bring that over and to, you know, I suppose build the exposure.
My name is Matt Scott. I'm the owner of Adventure Imports, and what we're known for is about 8 years ago bringing this little kind of cool Australian invention to the United States. My entire career kind of revolves around Maxtrax. I've loved this brand, I've been this brand, and it's been so cool to see it really adopted in the United States. You know, a long time ago when we launched this over here and overlanding really wasn't a thing, you know, it's funny how people didn't really get it. We had to, you know, educate people on what they were, how you put them under the tires, how you didn't spin the wheels on them, how to free a vehicle from stiction and get forward momentum. And it's been so cool to see this Australian invention that came from Brad McCarthy, a really, really dear friend of mine, who's given me so much opportunity, really take off in the United States.
Yacht rock, baby.
So this is Justin, who reached out to me because of a reel that shouldn't have gone viral, but it did.
Yeah, Factor 55 is based in Boise, Idaho. We've been in business for 10 years. 3 years ago, we were actually acquired by Warren Industries. So we actually got our start with creating winch line shackle mounts. We make a wide variety of different mounts that are now available. You can kind of see them on this display rack. It started with the Pro Link shackle mount at the top, which also developed to the foldable shackle mount, which is the Flat Link. That moved on to the Flat Link Expert, and then down to the Ultra Hook, which we developed for off-road racing purposes, search and rescue, tactical mobility, and for you know, off-road racing.
Yeah.
And then it just jumped in from there into now being around an entire suite of recovery products. So that rack over there, you can see we make the first ever fully USA made recovery kits. The Ultra Hook was designed for off-road racing purposes, right? Ultra 4, Ultra Hook, integrated rubber pads. You got the finger grips to promote hooking up from underneath. It's got the closed system mount. It's got the ball detent pin that's stored into the body that you can actually lock the latch into place. If you damage the latch, we machine the latches, and so that latch can then disappear into the body of the hook, giving you full access to the hook throat opening. One of the key things about this part that's really neat is that we started to develop this thing last year with Ultra 4. You know, they wanted something fast, something that you could attach to the vehicle quickly. So what we came up with was, you know, everybody's using soft shackles and everybody kind of knows what that looks like. But what we did is we took this, you know, piece of winch rope here. We took our Fast Fit product. You open this up, grab onto the end of this thing, makes the eyelet. Once you measure the tail, right, you can open this up, right, start creating the loop there, and then you can instantly start to, you know, make a, you know, an extension. So simply just like using a, you know, splicing a soft shackle together or anything, like you need a fit in order to splice rope. So essentially how this will work is you'll take the Ultra Hook and you can feed this thing right through the eyelet, take the end of this, and then you choke this down right over top of the closed system shackle mount, just like this. Now you can walk up to anything, wrap it around anything, snap that into place, winch, unsnap, and you're done. This thing is like super fast, and it also retains a 25,000 pound braking strength.
Hey, I'm Sam with Deadman Off-Road, and we're here at Overland Expo West in Flagstaff, and I'm gonna just describe briefly for you what the Deadman Earth Anchor does, right? So it's something that you can actually bury in the sand or snow. mud. If you can dig a hole that's about roughly 18 inches deep, you can use this as an anchor to get yourself unstuck, right? So that's why we say go unstuck yourself. So this thing is incredibly versatile though, right? It's not just something you bury in the sand or snow. You can wrap it around a tree, wrap it around a rock as well. It rolls up into what we call the body bag. So this is an earth anchor inside here. It's roughly 8 pounds. Ideally goes on the outside of your rig because you want your recovery gear to be easy to get to, right? So inside here though, there's room for other things to make this the basis of your recovery kit, right? So you could put a soft shackle in here, a pair of gloves, bow shackle, whatever. And then this goes on the outside of your rig, again, easy to get to. Like your fire extinguisher and like a first aid kit, you don't want to have to empty the contents of your back seat to get out your recovery gear, right? So keep it easy to get to. We also have kinetic ropes, so that's something you can use for vehicle-to-vehicle recovery, right? So if you don't have a winch, a good starter kit is a kinetic rope, 2 soft shackles. We can put that in this bag instead of the earth anchor, right? So we call that a stretchy band. The complete kit is the 2 soft shackles. We also have the Crazy Beaver Murder Spork. This is a 16 gauge steel blade on the shovel and then a fiberglass handle. Just incredibly tough. We do a lot of digging of holes, so we had to find a shovel partner to work with, and these guys are awesome. The entire product line for us is made in the United States. That's really important for us.
So I'm here with Alpharex. I have been checking out their stuff for a while.
Yeah, man, we got a ton of new stuff we're exhibiting for Expo this year. I'm really proud of some new products we're launching, especially for the Tundra Sequoia line. We've got some Bronco, we've got a couple Jeep samples, some new applications that we haven't had in the past, some highly requested stuff. We've got some cool different displays you can mess around with, see some functions of our lights. So if you're here, come on by booth B20, check us out.
What's up guys, I'm Charlie with Rhino Rack. We're out here at the Overland Expo West 2023. Out here at this show, we're really excited about our new Stow-It family of products. So we're showcasing it right here on the back of this vehicle. The Stow-It line allows us to have quick mount and easy disconnect options, and including the new universal Stow-It holder. So any of your round objects, we've got a nice cast aluminum lockable, almost universal holder, shovels, axes. We've seen a guy hold a scooter on it. The cool thing about the Stow-It family, it also allows you to remove and change these with a simple bolt. So one bolt, cast pieces come right off. You can swap this for another system, you can do light bars in the front, on and off, awnings on and off. It's going to utilize our new Zwift lock hardware. If you've ever been trapped on your roof rack between one place and another, our new Zwift lock hardware allows you to drop in hardware at any point through your channel system. So without an aperture on this side, I wouldn't be able to mount a traditional accessory. With this new piece of hardware on our eye bolt systems and all of our accessories coming up, we can drop that in anywhere we like, tighten it down, and we don't have to remove everything that's on our rack at any time. So it gives you that real great versatility, works throughout an entire ecosystem of products. So the Stow-It family and this Zwift lock is what we're out here launching and showcasing, as well as this awesome new Polaris products that we're OE supplier for.
So I am here with Off the Grid, and anyone who watches my channel knows that I'm rocking off the grid stuff, just because they make quality clothing, affordable pricing, and just rugged as shit, man.
Yeah, I'm Josh with Off the Grid. I have a background in design for action sports. So I started out with like Rip Curl, Quicksilver, DC Shoes, all those guys. And for me, really, like seeing how they give back to their communities, right? I really felt the off-road community didn't have that kind of support, or someone that represents them with a brand that supports them completely and designs stuff that's purpose-built for this community. And so I set out to do that. Our biggest first offering was our Trailblazer pant, which I wanted to mix a workwear, outdoor, and tactical pant all into one wearable package that you can wear every single day. So it has mag pockets and knife patches and just a lot of the things that you would need for your EDC and just to get out in the outdoors.
I own every color. Every color.
Every color. I love your videos.
I mean, yeah, they're
great.
Dude, they're some of the most awesome pants that I have, like legit.
Ah.
But thanks, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
With 4Runner Lifestyle, 4Runner Lifestyle on Instagram. We have a big superstore online for 4Runner products. as well as Tacoma product with Tacoma lifestyle. In high school, I drove a 98 4Runner, a 3rd gen 4Runner. As time went on, eventually got a 5th gen 4Runner, and that was kind of the start of our brand. And so as a team, like, we get out, do trail runs, overland trips and stuff. So I feel like the main part with us is, you know, time with people outside in the outdoors, off the grid, keep you sane, you know, between work and your life you got going on. So we enjoy it, and we enjoy the builds and geek out on the little products we throw on and everything, and stoked to be part of the community and be here at Overland Expo.
These guys are good guys, man. Took care of me. When my channel wasn't even anything really. I had issues with a product and I was gonna buy replacements, and they were like, no, we'll send it over to you. And just the little things like that, I think, is such an important thing with a company. When they take care of their customers, they really want the customers to be happy, and that made me a fan of theirs. So I just want to say thank you guys for being that.
Dude, I appreciate that, man. Especially like the customers, the most important part for us. And so we try our best to get people their stuff, get it quick, take care of them if they have any issues with everything, because like the less time you have worrying about that, the more time you can have on the trails.
So I'm here with Mike from Salt Shift, who has brought me goodies.
Yes, we got a little care package here for you. So this here is the chassis flusher. So with this, you just stick it straight in your chassis rail. You got 6 little jets there, and that will flush it out with high pressure as well. Okay. So that gets rid of all your salt, sand, and mud within your chassis rails, because we all know they're one of the first things that rust out in your vehicle, and the chassis is up the skeleton of your vehicle. You want to look after it.
Okay.
Then, if you pair it up with our magic potion, the Salt Shift formula. Now this has special type of chelating agents that dissolves all salt crystals into a liquid substance, but also breaks down mud off the surface of your vehicle. So that's good to use also with that. This little flusher canister. So you put this in the line, that there screws onto there. That's a hose for an extender, so that can sit on the ground. Fill that with Salt Shift, then plug it in, then you're running Salt Shift through your chassis rails. We got 2 different guns. This gun here is just your low pressure gun, so you can connect this to any garden hose. Then our other one connects to your pressure washers, but that's the one that you need all the adapters with. But these are pretty cool. So this is a foaming gun. Have you seen one of these before?
Of course, I have one at home, but not like that.
Yeah, so that there you just disconnect and you can rinse it off, because we sell a lot of stuff for the marine industry as well, so you don't actually have to do a contact wash. You can do a contactless wash with our formulas. So you spray it on, leave it for 30 seconds, disconnect it, rinse it straight off, job done.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Great, yeah.
So it's also good to use that. You can use that on one of our underbody blasters as well, but use it all underneath your vehicles, because it's getting everywhere that you can't actually get with your mitt as well. With that, you've got an adjustable dial. So let's say I'm gonna wash 2 trucks or a truck and a caravan. I can put it up to number 3. Now we mix 50 mils per 1 litre. They don't talk mils over here, right? What's that in ounces?
I was about to say, you tell me this in ounces.
Yeah, well, it's 1 part to 20.
1 part to 20.
Yeah, there we go. So, but you can go 2 parts to 20, put it at number 3. It's actually, this bottle is gonna draw. This draws at the same concentrate the whole way, so it's not changing. Where if you use the other little flusher canister, that's pushing water in and pulling it out, but this doesn't do that. So if you go number 3, it's going to last twice as long and you won't have to refill it. But that there, this kit here we call our Traveler kit. But yeah, mate.
Awesome, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Alright, so that wraps up Overland Expo West, my first time experience, and it has been a blast. I am tired though. I mean, it's the 3rd day now and it's gotten much quieter compared to the last couple of days where it's just been a madhouse. But that's a good thing, because it gave me a chance to go around, talk to some people, get caught up with some of the companies that we've been working with, like 67 Designs, Midland, Sea Suckers here, Front Runner, obviously Maxtrax, and all those guys who have just been very supportive of this channel. But at the same time, meet some new companies that are coming out with some awesome stuff, and also meet some of the companies that I've supported before that I've never met, like 4Runner Lifestyle is here, and I'm glad I got a chance to talk to them, Redarc, all those kind of people. So great experience. I hope you found this video helpful, because there are some amazing products that are coming out in the market that I'm sure you're looking up right now. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure this every time. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure you smash note Nope, we're not saying smash. Tenderly caress that like button and also hit the notification bell so we can let you know when new videos come out. And if you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe to this channel as well. Also, if it moves you, support us on Patreon. Helps us to create more content like this, and it gives you access to all of our videos earlier than everyone else, as well as access to our live streams. And as always, don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Baptism Overland. My name is Asia Sampson, and I will see you next time.